Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Edouard and the Gourmand family. Dear Stalik, it's not easy to follow you because your message is so powerful and you are so right. And then I have a first question. Where can we find your Saudi book? It looks great. So where? Do you find that on Amazon or only in Saudi Arabia? Your book? Here? You have that here. Okay. Thank you. So, I am not talking about a book I have done. I am talking about a book I'm working on. So, we start on August 15, 2022. It's a book on a chef, but a very special chef. That is his restaurant and a very small part of his garden. So, he have quite a team of gardeners, and all what comes from the garden is processed in the restaurant in different ways, you will see. So that's the herbal garden. I love to use drone, so you will see a few drone pictures sometime. And also, when you have a garden, you start from nothing, from a seed or from a bulb, as for onion. And we decide that one of these images will be the cover of the book, because we think that's most important is the plant, the ingredients. You know, that is using these shoots on the season. So we have done these pictures. So also it's about harvesting. You know, that's a lot of pumpkins. He has a collection of pumpkins. Or here we have lemon verbena. Also we photograph a few, that's natural light, no studio light. A few vegetables, a few flowers, a few roots. Again, the most important is this one. He's from Korean origin. He came in Belgium at the age of 6. And in 2009, he was invited back to his country. And that plays a very important role in his cuisine since then. So he's using a lot of lactic acid fermentation, more than kimchi, but quite a lot. Different. You have, asparagus. There you have peppers, but also flowers. So he makes a lot of fermentation because the garden is producing so much in the same time. You need to find a way to preserve and then to interpret the ingredients you got from the garden. And he's not only Korean, because Korean they call, the soybean product doenjang. He's doing sort of miso, Japanese way. But also, when he was young, his parents sent him first to the butcher school. So he's using, all the ingredients, all the meat. For instance, then there were 60 ducks, and he will process and keep the ducks. Same with pigeon. Same with lamb. Same with fish. He's also aging fish. And that's one of the recipes. You have fish and chips. That is manner. We have potatoes. And you have anchovies, and then he's doing fish and chips this way. Also very important, now since a couple of years, when you go to his restaurant, each plate, it's not one plate. He interpreted on different ways the same philosophy. And then we were working on salmon, for instance. That's, in the French cuisine, you can think that you have a sort of foie gras en croûte. That's beet. So vegan dish with quinoa. And I would like to speak once again about the background. Garden and soil is important for him. So we asked to a potter just to make clay. And it's dried clay. We use only 2 types of dried clays to make the image, so no fancy background. And that comes the dish. And very interesting, my assistant needs to do a lot of Photoshop because with the mounds, you know, the clay break. So that's his way to show cheese, you know. You have the cheese, but you have a recipe who's matching with cheese. That's very pleasant too. You have two sauces, and you take the pencil and you choose yourself how much sauce you want to put on the leaves. Oh, it's already done. Now I want to talk about, what is this one? Yeah, about new projects. So as Edouard said, I am not only working on food, but also on garden. This picture have been made, the former one was a vegetable garden in England, and that's a book will come out at the end of December on a Belgian garden designer. This picture has been taken in Minorca, in Spain, in Spanish islands. Again, drone. This book will be published end of January. I have a lot of work to do this time. It's about a fantastic designer, an interior architect who passed away in 2007. I have done this portrait in 2002, and I am trying to rediscover all his work because it was that was his office in 2002, and that was one of his work he has done all in Belgium, quite a few in France and in Venice. There's another book will be published in September in Germany, in Berlin, about another landscape architect. Again, drone, different season, spring and summer. And that's about a very nice restaurant in the countryside in Belgium. They build these sort of shelters. It's 5 rooms in the woods. In the evening, and it's father and daughter, and that's one of the recipe of the daughter. And that's very interesting. I'm working also on a book will be published in 2025 by Flammarion in France, in Paris, about a lady who is a fantastic drawer. She's illustrator, and she makes a lot of things for weddings, for invitation, for birds and so on. And I think it's the last one. No, the last one is thank you. Thank you to Gourmand Award. I am quite fortunate because I got a few awards, if you have seen. Some books have been published in different language, only one in Arabic, on chocolate, and the rest. So thank you, Gourmand.